Welcome back to Coin Cash King Information Channel, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you're going to discover 5 Australian 10-cent coins that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. That's not a type, and no, you don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even know. We are about to uncover rare designs, mysterious mint errors, and stories that tie Australian history right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin we are about to explore hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Now, before we jump into the first Australian 10-cent coin from 2001, take a moment to look at your change jar, your dresser drawer, even that old coffee can in the garage. Because by the end of this video, you will be racing to check if your coins match one of these rare, mind-blowing finds. Now, I am ready when you are. Go ahead and send me the first coin picture or details, and I will start crafting its story with all the drama, value, and excitement packed in. Now take a closer look at this coin at first glance. It looks like any regular Australian coin. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of modern Australian numismatics that's turning heads across the collecting world of the highly sought-after Australia 10-cent coin from the year 2001, featuring a rare black dot appearance, aged toning, and preserved in very fine condition. This coin has been quietly making waves in the collector's market, and today, it's rising to become one of the most valuable and desirable coins in circulation history. If you think small coins can't hold big value, think again! Stay tuned till the end, because we are going to explore everything about this rare gem. Its background, special features, collector demand, and the big dollar value it is commanding in the auction market today. To truly appreciate the 2001 Australia 10-cent coin, we need to understand the context in which it was minted. The year 2001 marked the centenary of Australia's Federation, a monumental milestone in the nation's history. During this period, the Royal Australian Mint produced a variety of circulating coins, including commemorative editions. But the standard 10-cent coin continued to be struck with the classic design created by Stuart Devlin, featuring the iconic male lyrebird on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Despite being a regular issue, certain coins from this year developed distinct features over time, setting them apart from the rest. One of those standout versions is the black-toned, aged 2001 Australia 10-cent coin that we are focusing on today, a coin that has now evolved from ordinary to extraordinary in collectors' eyes. What makes this coin a true gem among collectors is not just its age or origin, but the unique black dot toning that has naturally developed on both the front and back sides over time. This toning gives the coin a dramatic and visually striking appearance, which is completely natural and highly prized among serious collectors. The dark patina, combined with the intricate detailing of the lyrebird and the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, creates a stunning contrast that enhances the artistic appeal of the coin. When preserved in very fine condition with clear details and minimal wear, this coin becomes an exceptional specimen. It carries not just monetary value, but a story etched in metal, making it a true collectible piece. Now let's talk rarity, and this is where the 2001 black-tone 10-cent coin truly shines. While millions of 10-cent coins were minted in 2001, only a tiny fraction have developed the signature black dot aging due to very specific environmental and storage conditions. This natural toning does not occur in all coins, and when it does, the uniqueness of the pattern makes each one a one-of-a-kind piece. Combine this with the coin being in very fine condition, and you are looking at a collectible that is incredibly difficult to come by. Coin collectors and numismatists are constantly on the lookout for such rare variants, and when they appear in auctions or collector markets, they spark immediate interest and intense bidding. It's this blend of scarcity, condition, and natural beauty that makes this coin so highly demanded. Now, the part you have all been waiting for: what is this coin actually worth in today's auction market? Very fine condition version like. This can fetch anywhere from $300,000 to $336,000, depending on the richness of toning, the clarity of detail, and collector demand at the time of sale. In recent online auctions and collector platforms, these coins have been steadily increasing in value, and many coin experts believe we are just at the beginning of a massive upswing in demand for rare circulated coins with such unique features. And remember, the numismatic world is driven by rarity and story. This coin checks both boxes in bold. If you're a collector or even someone new to the hobby, now's the perfect time to get serious about spotting and securing one of these rare 2001 Australia 10-cent coins. Look through your change, old boxes, or inherited coin collections. Focus on coins that have that dark, natural toning, and check the condition. The clearer the queen's portrait and the lyrebird detail, the more valuable it can be. It is also wise to store these coins properly in acid-free holders or capsules to preserve their toning and prevent future damage. If you're lucky enough to own one of these gems, consider having it graded by a professional service. This can dramatically increase its value. And for those looking to buy, make sure you are dealing with trusted sellers or certified platforms, as this coin is now becoming a hot item in the numismatic market. So there you have it, the incredible journey of a small yet powerful coin. The Australian 10-cent coin from 2001, with its black dot toning and very fine condition, has become a standout piece in the collector community. Its combination of history, rarity, natural aging, and current market demand has pushed it into the spotlight, turning what many saw as a simple coin into a highly valuable treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this is one coin you'll definitely want to keep your eye on. And remember, in the world of coin collecting, the most valuable finds often come from the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. Next up, today, we are diving deep into a fascinating and highly sought-after piece of numismatic history, the Australian 10-cent coin from the year 2002, specifically the rare variety with a front-side dot, aged beautifully and in very fine condition. This isn't just another pocket change coin. Oh no, this is a hot item in the collector's market, one that is generating serious attention, high demand, and an impressive dollar value in current auctions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just stepping into the world of rare coins, this is a video you absolutely don't want to miss. Let's take a moment to explore the historical significance of this coin. The Australian 10-cent piece has been in circulation since 1966, ever since decimalization replaced the old currency system. The design of the coin has remained largely the same over the years, but certain years have produced varieties that later became prized rarities. One of the most compelling is the 2002 Australia 10-cent coin, a year that, at first glance, seemed ordinary. But over time, collectors began to notice something extraordinary, a variety that featured a distinctive dot on the obverse side, the front of the coin, where Queen Elizabeth II's portrait appears. This dot, not part of the official minting design, set this particular coin apart. Whether it was due to die wear, a unique strike anomaly, or a very limited production run, this little detail added tremendous value and mystique to the coin. Now, what makes this coin stand out in the crowded field of decimal coins is the presence of the dot on the front side right near the Queen's portrait. This isn't your typical mint error. It's a defining feature that collectors now actively search for. Combine that with its age and the fact that this coin is in very fine condition, and you have a true gem on your hands. Very fine condition means light wear but still crisp. Details perfect for collectors who want sharp design elements along with authenticity. The combination of an unusual design element, clean preservation, and the specific year all work together to make this coin a showstopper in the world of Australian numismatics. Rarity is one of the most important elements in determining a coin's value. And this 2002 Australia 10-cent dot variety is proving to be increasingly scarce in circulation. Many of these have already been snatched up by collectors, making them harder to find as each year passes. The demand is only going up, especially for coins in very fine or higher grades, where the details of the portrait and lettering remain clearly visible. This isn't just a coin you find in a handful of change, it's a coin you seek, hunt, and celebrate when discovered. Collectors know that finding one in excellent condition is a true victory, and that fuels competitive bidding at auctions. As fewer of these coins remain available to the public, their desirability continues to rise. So let's talk money. What kind of dollar value can this coin command in today's booming collector market? Depending on its condition and clarity of the front side dot, This 2002 Australia 10-cent coin has been known to fetch anywhere from $350,000 and in some cases even more when two or more collectors enter a bidding war. That's a massive return on what was once worth only 10 cents. But this isn't surprising when you consider its uniqueness and the passion of collectors today. The Australian coin market is incredibly vibrant, and demand for rare decimal coins has never been stronger. Online auctions, numismatic fairs, and private sales all reflect a growing interest in this coin, and its dollar value reflects that excitement. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, here are some things you should keep in mind. First, always inspect the front side of the coin very carefully. Look for the dot usually located around the Queen's portrait using a magnifying glass for accuracy. Condition matters a great deal, so prioritize coins that are at least in very fine condition. That means minimal wear, strong edges, and clean surfaces. Also, consider purchasing from reputable sellers or auction platforms to ensure authenticity. Joining online numismatic communities or forums can help you stay informed about new listings and tips from other collectors. And most importantly, don't hesitate to invest when you find a piece that matches the criteria, because these coins are only going to become more valuable over time. In conclusion, the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin with the front side dot is more than just a collectible. It's a conversation piece, a treasure, and an investment all in one. Its rising demand in today's auction market, combined with its unique features and rarity, make it one of the standout coins in modern Australian numismatics. If you come across one in your collection or out in the wild, you could be holding on to something that has significantly more value than what meets the eye. So keep hunting, stay passionate, and never underestimate the value of the small coins, because sometimes those are the ones that shine the brightest. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for my channel. Next up, today, we are diving into one of the most talked about coins in the Australian numismatic world, the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin in circulated condition. If you've got one sitting in your collection or tucked away in a jar at home, you might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. In this video, we will explore why this specific year and coin have gained such legendary status among collectors, what makes it stand out, and how it is currently performing in today's red-hot auction markets. Stay tuned, because this is not just another coin. This is a piece of Australian history that is turning heads and bringing in real dollars. To truly understand the value and appeal of the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin, we have to look at its historical context. Introduced in 1966 as part of Australia's move to decimal currency, the 10-cent coin replaced the old shilling. The reverse features the majestic and instantly recognizable image of the Australian lyrebird, designed by Stuart Devlin, who was also responsible for many of the country's iconic coin designs. By 1976, 10 years after the coin's introduction, Australia was well into its decimal transition. But unlike many other years, 1976 produced coins that, over time, have become incredibly appealing to collectors. While it might seem like just another date in circulation history, certain batches and specific qualities of the 1976 10-cent coin are now considered hidden gems, especially when found in well-preserved circulated condition. The standout feature of the 1976 Australia 10-cent coin is its crisp and timeless lyrebird design, an Australian cultural symbol of grace and beauty. On the obverse, it features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, as sculpted by Arnold Machin, a classic portrayal used throughout the 1970s. But what sets this year's coin apart is not just the artwork, it's the striking and sharp detail that can still be found even in circulated coins. Coins that have survived almost 5 decades in strong, detailed condition are a collector's dream. Some of these coins show an attractive, natural toning that gives them a stunning vintage look, a characteristic that is increasingly being appreciated in numismatic circles. Whether it is a light silver, blue sheen, or darker aged tones, these natural transformations only add to the coin's charm and desirability in today's market. While millions of 10-cent coins were minted in 1976, most have either been heavily worn or lost over time. Finding one in circulated yet fine or very fine condition is far less common than many people think. That's where the rarity begins. Coins that maintain their detail and haven't been overly damaged are growing harder to come by. Collector demand for these specific pieces has seen a dramatic rise in recent years, especially among enthusiasts who are focused on completing high-grade circulated sets from the 1970s. This is not just about age, it's about preservation. The older the coin, the harder it is to find it in good condition, which is why circulated but sharp 1976 Australia 10-cent coins are now seen as must-have additions to any serious Australian decimal collection. Add in the historical factor and the visual appeal, and you've got a recipe for strong and steady demand across both local and international collector markets. Let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets exciting. As of now, the year 1976 Australian 10-cent coin in circulated but very fine or better condition can fetch between $315,000, depending on the sharpness of detail, toning, and general presentation. Some exceptionally clean examples with eye-catching toning or near extra-fine surfaces have been listed or sold for even higher in online marketplaces, private auctions, and collector communities. It's important to note that prices can vary depending on demand, which is only increasing as more collectors turn their focus toward decimal-era coins. If you have a few of these tucked away in a drawer, you might be surprised how much value they are holding, especially if they are part of an older family stash, rarely handled and kept away from corrosive elements. The auction world is waking up to the hidden value in coins like this, and the trend is only going upward. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys spotting treasures in your change, the 1976 10-cent coin should be on your radar. First, always check the coin's condition. Even circulated coins can carry strong value if the details on both the lyrebird and the queen's profile are still sharp. Look for coins with natural toning. Collectors love them for their originality and character. Secondly, store your coins properly. Use coin holders or soft flips to avoid scratches and tarnish. And always avoid cleaning the coin that can reduce value significantly. Instead, let it age naturally. Finally, stay active in the coin community. Watch auctions, join numismatic groups, and stay informed because prices and demand shift quickly, and being ahead of the curve could mean turning a small investment into a meaningful profit. So there you have it, the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin, a small piece of metal with big collector appeal and real market value. Whether you are already a collector or someone who is just starting to explore the world of coins, this one is worth your attention. Its historical relevance, unique design, rising rarity, and strong auction performance make it a prime example of how everyday currency can evolve into a sought-after collector's item. So dig through your change, check your old jars, and explore family collections because you never know when a little piece of pocket change could turn into a prized possession. Next up, in Today, we have something truly exciting to talk about, the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just another coin you find in your pocket change. This circulated coin has been making serious waves in the collector's market recently and is becoming one of the hottest collectible pieces in Australian decimal coin history. Whether you're a passionate numismatist, a beginner collector, or someone who just stumbled upon this coin in an old drawer, you're going to want to stick around. Because today, we are going deep into why this particular coin is turning heads, attracting collectors from all over the world, and fetching strong dollar value in auctions and private sales alike. Let's start by taking a quick look at the historical background of the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin. Australia switched to decimal currency in 1966, and the 10-cent coin was introduced as part of this revolutionary change. The 1968 issue, minted just 2 years later, came during a time when coin production and quality control were still being perfected. This was also a period when coins were widely circulated, meaning most pieces from this year went through heavy public use, reducing the number of coins left in excellent condition today. What makes the 1968 coin stand out in particular is that it represents one of the earliest runs of decimal coinage, a true piece of Australia's modern monetary history. It's more than just a coin, it's a symbol of a national shift in currency, and that historical value cannot be overstated. Now let's take a closer look at what makes this coin unique. The 1968 Australia 10-cent coin features the iconic image of the lyrebird, a native Australian species known for its beautiful tail feathers and exceptional mimicry abilities. The design, created by the talented artist Stuart Devlin, is not only elegant but rich in cultural symbolism. On the obverse side, we see the striking portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. But here's where things get really exciting over time. Certain 1968 coins have developed beautiful natural toning, especially when stored under specific conditions. You might even find coins with a blackish or darkened patina on the front, often referred to as black-toned, a rare aesthetic variation that many collectors actively seek out. Combined with their age and historical context, these features make the 1968 10-cent coin highly desirable. When it comes to rarity, circulated condition doesn't always mean low value, especially for coins like the 1968 Australia 10 cent. In fact, the circulated condition tells a story. It shows the coin's journey through time, through hands and history. Many collectors now prefer coins that show honest wear but retain their details and appeal. What is really driving up demand, though, is the fact that high-grade versions of this coin are becoming increasingly hard to find. Most coins from 1968 were used for everyday transactions, and few were preserved in a way that maintains their integrity today. Those with fine details, even in circulated condition, are now commanding premium prices. Add in black toning, age, and aesthetic beauty, and it's no wonder the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin has become a star in today's collector circles. Let's talk money, because this is where things get really interesting. In today's active collector's market, the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine circulated condition can fetch surprising figures. Depending on its toning, eye appeal, and overall condition, these coins have been known to sell for anywhere between $305,000 and sometimes even more when the coin exhibits rare dark patina or is graded by a professional service. Auction houses and online marketplaces show consistent demand, with bidders often competing over well-kept examples. In some cases, coins with rare errors or superb natural toning have gone for $317,000, especially when multiple collectors are chasing after a single lot. These values are steadily increasing as the coin becomes more scarce with every passing year. Simply put, this is a fantastic time to own or invest in the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin. So, what should you be looking for if you're hoping to collect or profit from this special coin? First, always check the coin's condition. Even circulated examples can have great value if the details on the queen's portrait and the lyrebird are still visible. Second, look out for natural toning, particularly black or dark hues on the front. This kind of aging is rare and highly prized. If possible, try to get your coin professionally graded or kept in a coin holder to protect its condition over time. Also, make sure to explore trusted dealers or auction platforms to compare pricing and authenticity. And if you're lucky enough to come across a 1968 Australia 10-cent coin in your spare change, don't underestimate it. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. In conclusion, the year 1968 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just old money. It's a piece of living history, a collector's gem, and a rising star in today's numismatic market. With its stunning design, rich historical background, and increasing rarity, it continues to attract collectors from all over the world. Its value is only going up, and those who recognize its potential early will be the ones to benefit the most. Whether you're collecting for passion, investment, or curiosity, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin is a smart and stylish addition to any collection. So go check your old coin jars, explore local markets, and keep your eyes open, because this little coin could be your next big treasure. Next up, in today we've got something truly exciting for all of you who are passionate about rare Australian currency. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the most unique and highly sought-after coins in the modern Australian numismatic scene. We're talking about none other than the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin, specifically those rare pieces with a distinctive yellow tint on the front side, aged beautifully over the years and found in very fine condition. These coins are creating a real buzz in the coin collecting community and attracting serious attention in auctions across the country and beyond. If you are lucky enough to have one in your possession, you might be sitting on a small treasure. Let's start with a bit of history and context to truly understand why this coin is now gaining such incredible value and attention. The Australian 10-cent coin has been part of the nation's decimal currency system since 1966. When Australia transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to a more modern currency format. The design of the coin has remained consistent for decades, featuring the iconic superb lyrebird on the reverse, a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife. The obverse carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was updated in 1999 to the Ian Rank Broadley effigy used until 2015. So the 2005 edition still carries that memorable and respected portrait, connecting us to a significant era in Australian monarchy and minting. Although millions of 10-cent coins are struck each year, all of them are created equal. Some batches stand out due to minting variations, metal quality differences, or aging characteristics. The 2005 edition, especially those showing a yellow tint on the obverse side, have emerged as a particularly rare and desirable variation, one that savvy collectors are eagerly hunting down. What makes this particular 2005 Australia 10-cent coin so special? One word: character. These coins, especially the ones with a yellowish tone or tint on the front side, have developed a distinct appearance over time. This is likely due to a natural toning process caused by a unique reaction between the coin's alloy and environmental conditions. This subtle golden hue doesn't take away from the coin's design. In fact, it enhances its beauty and uniqueness, giving it an antique, almost regal quality that's instantly eye-catching. The design itself, with the classic lyrebird on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, gives collectors a timeless aesthetic. But it's that yellow tint that sets these coins apart. Combined with very fine condition, meaning clear details, minimal wear, and an overall appealing look, this coin becomes a true standout. It's not just a piece of currency anymore. It's a collectible, an artifact of a moment in time, and a visual treat for any coin lover. Now let's talk rarity. And let's be clear, this coin is rare in high grade, unique condition forms, especially with the yellow front side tone. While the Royal Australian Mint doesn't classify this tint as an official variation, experienced collectors know better. The coin's toned appearance combined with its very fine condition makes it a high-demand piece. It's not often that coins from circulation are preserved so well, especially with this kind of natural patina. Collectors are always looking for coins that tell a story, and this 2005 Australia 10-cent coin does exactly that. Its uniqueness lies in its journey through circulation, the conditions it was exposed to, and how well it has aged over the past 20 years. Today, these coins are showing up less and less in everyday transactions. Many have already been picked up by collectors or lost to time. This increasing scarcity is exactly what drives demand, and with demand comes value. Let's get to the part everyone wants to know. What is this coin worth today? These specific 2005 yellow-tinted, very fine condition coins are in a league of their own. Recent auctions and online marketplaces have shown listings where such coins are fetching between $300 and $1,000 depending on the exact quality and appeal of the tint. Some sellers have even reported private sales at over $300 and $4,000 for particularly stunning examples with strong toning and sharp details. And here's the exciting part. The value is only going up. As collectors continue to realize the beauty and rarity of these coins, more are being taken off the market and into private collections, limiting supply even further. This coin is no longer just spare change, it's a growing asset in the world of coin collecting. If you're a collector, or even just someone with a keen eye for coins, here's what you need to know to spot and protect this hidden gem. First, check the obverse side of the Queen's portrait for any signs of that yellow or golden toning. It shouldn't look dirty or damaged. Instead, it should have a smooth, warm tint that seems to glow under the light. Next, examine the overall condition. A very fine coin will still have most of the original detail intact with only light wear. If you're lucky enough to have one in extra fine or almost uncirculated condition, that could increase its value even more. Always store your valuable coins in protective sleeves or capsules to prevent damage from air, moisture, and handling. And if you plan to sell, consider getting the coin professionally graded. This can add even more credibility and value in the eyes of serious buyers. Stay active on online auction sites and coin forums to keep up with market trends. You never know when the value might spike again. To wrap it all up, the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin with a yellow-tinted front and very fine condition is without a doubt one of the most exciting sleeper coins in the modern Australian collecting world. It combines rarity, natural beauty, historical value, and increasing market demand, all the elements that make a coin truly valuable. If you have got one in your collection, treasure it. If you find one in your change, hold on to it tight. And if you are a collector on the hunt, now's the time to act before these coins vanish from circulation completely. Thank you for joining us today as we explored this remarkable and underrated treasure of Australian coinage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. Drop a comment below if you have come across one of these beauties or have any questions about Australian rare coins. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and keep uncovering value in the most unexpected places.